Welcome back to the show, guys. It is Wednesday. We are going to be doing the Raw and SmackDown results show. So this video is probably going to be a little bit on the longer end. But again, I'm going to be I'm probably going to be a little louder because I got a lot to say. I actually think Raw was a better show this week. I think Raw was a better show. So right to Raw, right off the bat, coming off the pay-per-view. Big Cass comes out, opens the show, does pretty much a promo where he's saying, "Hey, I want a top shot. I'm the top big guy. No one can beat me." Good promo, and out comes the Big Show, and they just fight. I liked it because Big Show didn't cut promo. They didn't spend another 5 minutes saying, "I'm the big guy. I'm the big guy." No, they went straight to fighting. And I think it looked like Big Show was kind of laying some in there. So I think Big Show was a little bit of a welcome to the club. And I think this is kind of Big Show's been talking about retirement for a while. He's been talking about taking it easier. This kind of to me is a passing of the torch, if you would, saying, "Hey, you're going to be the big guy. You're going to be the 7-foot guy." And I think Cass has a little better opportunity than Big Show because I think Cass is a little more mobile than Big Show. But I was good. Nice, good fight. It was going, and I loved it. So that opened the show. We're going to go right to the next match. Again, I got my tablet here, so I apologize for looking down or not looking at the camera. But next we had Finn Balor defeated Elias Sampson. And this was... I did watch the shows, but I watched it on Monday. I don't think anything happened after that. I think it was pretty much a clean victory on Balor's part. This match was supposed to be apparently rumored for Great Balls of Fire. And they took it off the show. And that was interesting because a lot of people were like, what the heck? Why isn't Finn Balor on the show? So apparently he got taken off. Again, it was good. Nothing really amazing. Nothing really, crazy. Then we had the Hardy Boys came out and cut a promo basically saying, "We're not done. This is, if you think we're just here for one event or, this is okay, we lost the titles. We're done. Thank you very much. We're not done. And we're not breaking up. We're not going our separate ways." And then Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows came out. Now, the week before that, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows had kind of done the "we're not being used properly" promo. We're sick of our spot. We're a top tag team. And we're going to do, we should be used better. So they had a match with the Hardy Boys. Hardy Boys lost that, which made sense because, it came off pay-per-view, so they're playing off the we're kind of injured angle. Matt Hardy did get the stitches. At the end of the match, the Revival. Sorry, I was going to burp there. Now, I love the Revival. I love their old school, their shirts say, "No flips, just fists." I want that shirt. I like the Hardy Boys, and I love, I'm glad they're back. But there's something, the Revival is really what the WWE needs. They are that in your face, just tag team that, again, it's not about the flips and jumps with them. They are an old school style tag team. Much I say kind of like the Four Horsemen and Harley Race and all those tag teams that just something about them. So they came out and they attacked the Hardys after after that match, and they beat them up, and they did their finisher and everything. And I hope this is obviously going to turn into something, and I hope they really give the push to the Revival, which I think they will, because I think the Hardys are not looking to be like top guys per se. I mean, they're getting paid, but I think they're willing to say, "Hey, we're willing to help the next tag team." And the Revival is great. I was very glad to see them back because getting rid of Big Cass and Enzo, breaking that tag team up, I think left a big hole. Revival could fill it. I mean, they don't have to talk down. They're not that same as Enzo and Cass by any means. But the Revival is going to get a lot of fans behind them. They're going to push them as a heel team, but I think they're going to find that this is kind of like, they can almost be the Stone Cold of the tag team division. I'm going to go that far and say that because they just have that sense to them. There's something that I think people are going to be behind them going, "Yeah, I like these guys. They're no BS. They're in your face. They'll punch you square in the mouth. We like them." So I like that, and I'm glad to see them back. They had the Mizzies, which, again, I'm a Miz fan. I like his promos. I thought this was stupid, but that's what the Miz does. about the glitz and the glamour. He actually gave awards. I like the, Axel there, and I'm gonna remember his name later, but they accepted their things, and it was great. And Dean Ambrose, he crashes the party, and he ends up, he's just going in there. I was disappointed to see him go back in there. They just drag this on. Now he gets in there and gets beat up, and out comes Seth Rollins, and he helps. Now there's been rumors of a possible Shield reunion, or a Shield bringing back the Shield. You have the Miz, Axel, and I really can't remember. I mean, it's going to come back to me later, guys. I know it's stupid. I have a very bad memory with this. But you have the three there. And you have, sorry, what's his name there? You have the Miz, Axel. You have Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. I feel like they're gonna find a way to get the Roman Reigns in there. I don't know how, but they're gonna find a way. So I think we could see a Shield reunion. That would help spice it up a little bit with but I'm just really, Dean Ambrose doesn't need to be in the picture in terms of the Intercontinental title anymore. I actually say, bring in Cass for the Intercontinental. Bring in what's his name? Sorry, I'm forgetting his name, and I should know it, so I apologize for that. But it's like, bring in some other people with the Miz. That's up and comers, man. I mean, Intercontinental should be used for that, but that's what they're doing. I'm not a big fan of it. We'll see what happens. Then we had Sasha Banks and Bayley defeated Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. I remember the match was okay. Nothing too crazy. Again, though, we're seeing this same stuff on Raw, the same matches, and it's becoming really annoying. I would like to see Nia Jax get pushed. WWE, if you are listening, if anyone can send this to WWE or somehow it gets to WWE, push Nia Jax. Sasha Banks needs to turn heel. She kind of teased it at the pay-per-view, and then 2 nights ago on Raw, she's back to kind of the Sasha Banks of Bayley's friend. You need to I would turn Sasha Banks. You don't need to turn Nia Jax, but I think, maybe. But Nia Jax needs to be at least a more contender. And I think Alexa Bliss you could turn to kind of the face thing. But just do that already. But you're not going to turn Bayley. Bayley's the John Cena of the women's division in a way. I mean, for her to go heel would be a huge turn. So I don't see them doing that. And if they ever did do it, I think you'd have a lot of people scratching their head and going, really? So I don't see it happening anytime soon. But okay, then again, Goldust defeated R-Truth. That match, the crowd, I think, was like everyone else in that they're going, why? And the big thing about it is I feel bad for Goldust and R-Truth. Both of them. Goldust has been around a long time. He can still go. He doesn't look great. He's not in the best shape, I think, but he can still go, and character is very unique. That Goldust character is very unique. R-Truth, great athlete, can do a lot of stuff in the ring. They had a decent match, but the crowd was not behind it at all. And I think a lot of people, including myself, are just like, either give them time on TV, really sell this storyline, but this promo of Goldust is doing these promos, and they're great. They're, but I don't remember it. I don't remember word for word. So you need to give them, just either give them more time or just, I don't know, don't do it. It just, terrible waste of time and terrible waste of talent. I mean, those guys are both talented, and I think Goldust, I don't know what he's got left in his contract, but I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't re-sign with WWE when it does come up. And if it is anytime soon, follows his brother, because I think Cody would definitely, I think you'd have a lot of people getting the roads back together. I don't think he could be Goldust, but, still would matter. All right. Okay. So about 10 minutes. Perfect. I'm going to try to get this up here. Give, equal time to Breakdown and Small. And Small. Or SmackDown and Raw. All right. Then we got Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe confronted. It ended. So you know what? Did that end the show? I can't. Maybe that didn't end the show. I don't think it did. So we're going to order they have here. Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe confronted Brock Lesnar. So Brock Lesnar, is the advocate. Paul Heyman comes out with Brock Lesnar. Again, glad to see Brock was actually there. Basically just saying this, that, trying to outcomes Roman Reigns, which annoyed me because, and again, I think, now, okay, it annoyed me, but here's the thing. It was rumored for a long time that it was going to be Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman. So I think everyone was surprised pay-per-view to see him, what happened. I mean, it's great. I love the finish of the match. Braun Strowman did not show up on Raw. They're doing the injured angle, not angle Raw. And it was nice to see him. It was good to see they had a little difference to it. Roman Reigns coming out and basically being like, I'm the top dog and I called you out. I'm the number one. It was kind of like, oh crap, please no. Joe comes out, which again, I thought, okay, this is good. They're having a number one contenders match. I am hoping, my prediction is that next week they're going to have that match, but Braun's going to interrupt. It won't finish. And Kurt Angle's going to pull fine. It's a fatal four-way, which would be great. Because that is something different. I don't know who wins in that match. I think about it a little more. I don't know who wins, but again, difference is key, and that is what it is. So I think we're going to set up for a fatal four-way: Brock, Braun, Reigns, and Joe. But stuff going to happen in between here. So that is my prediction on that. Decent segment. Great confrontation, great kind of anger. Joe looks strong, and I'm glad because they didn't just have him get destroyed at the pay-per-view. He still looks strong, and hopefully it stays that way. Next was the 205. Akira Tozawa Cedric is an undefeated cruiserweight champion Neville and Noam Dar. Honestly, at this point, I'm so sick of this storyline. I love Fox there, Alicia Fox. I love her to death. I think she's great. I met her. She's a really good, cool person. But, God, they're using her wrong. She should be in the women's division, wrestling or something. And the whole cruiserweight is it's I think they're lost in the cruiserweight division. I think they really don't know what to do. I think they're kind of stuck because they realize that people aren't watching it the way they thought. And truthfully, it's because no one wants to, you show one match featuring four guys and then you say, oh, now go on the WWE Network and watch an hour of these guys, but 3 hours of Raw. I'm not going to go at midnight or 11 to midnight or whatever it is, go watch 205. I'm not going to do it. And by the time I could do it, I read on the internet what happened. So it's bad, and that's how I feel. Okay, and then the last thing, and I think I'm okay, 12 minutes, I'm good, 13 minutes. Then we had Bray Wyatt defeated Seth Rollins. This did finish out. I'm okay with this. Bray Wyatt defeating Seth Rollins. Again, it seems like they're pushing Bray. Fine with that. And this, I think, ended it. I think this ended their rivalry because at the end, Bo Dallas, I remember his name. So at the end of that, Bray Wyatt kneels, disappears, lights go off, he disappears. In the middle of the ring, you have then Seth Rollins. Now, The Miz, Bo Dallas, Axel come out. They surround the ring, just like the Shield, and they get in the ring and they start beating him up. And they're beating him up. And out comes Dean Ambrose, who before the night they had done a backstage segment where Ambrose basically said, hey, I don't want this. I don't want to have the reunion. I don't trust you still. The Shield isn't going to have a reunion. Well, he comes out and does this. I think they're setting up for the Shield reunion. It just seems like they are. How they get Roman Reigns in there, I don't know. This is why I'm thinking the Fatal 4-Way might not be a Fatal 4-Way, because if they do put Reigns at some point in the Miz thing, that's probably happening at SummerSlam, so you don't have him in the other match. Maybe it's some for after. I don't know. They could be setting up for the next WrestleMania. They do this stuff so early now with WrestleMania. It's stupid. So that's it. So that's Raw. Decent Raw. Better than SmackDown, which I'm going to get to next. So, I kind of like in the direction they're going on Raw. There's some stuff I don't like. Don't give me 205. Make 205. If you're going to have 205, don't even have it on Raw. Say it's 205, watch it, go online. But I'm just, there are not enough time. And the crowd doesn't excite 205 because no one watches 205. I watched 3 hours of Raw. You think I'm going to go online to watch another hour when there's like 12 hours of wrestling now? Capone, baby, I'm here and I'm out. Oh, yeah. Oh, there goes my screen's all black right now. I can't. I am. Oh, I'm pretty. Okay, we're gonna guys. I get weird. I just put in like an 8 hour day at my work, my restaurant. So I'm a little goofy right now. So we're gonna do this real quick. Results. Okay, SmackDown. Here we go. So SmackDown was on Tuesday, as it always is. Look at the notes; they're small here. And if I do skip over little skits, or they did, it's because I don't remember them. I did watch SmackDown, but all right, now we're gonna go in. So AJ Styles, as he over they were in Madison Square Garden, he won the title. He basically comes out and said, "Hey, I'm gonna do what was done before with this title and what shouldn't have done. It is open challenge every SmackDown." Who comes out? John Cena. I like John Cena. I don't have an issue with John Cena. I respect him very much. He is one of the most popular WWE superstars. He does the most for Make-A-Wish Foundation. The guy is a stand-out, amazing guy, and he deserves everything he's getting. He deserves everything he's earned. I give him respect, John Cena. My hat off to you, sir. But it seems like he is used a lot on TV, and that's where it gets a little, because there's so many young guys that I kind of wish they would use a little more. John Cena doesn't need to be pushed. His merchandise sells. I would have liked to seen somebody else come out. With that said, he comes out and they're going to have a match. It's going to be AJ versus John Cena. Well, here comes Kevin Owens. I was surprised. I thought Kevin would be taking some time off. Kevin Owens comes out. I didn't listen to what Kevin said. At this time, I was a little tired. I was kind of just in and out. But I think he basically said, what are you doing, this and that? You don't get a match. So he did some, and then he's our friend, and Rusev showed up, attacked John Cena. AJ Styles got attacked, so got the powerbomb. That segment ends with that, and it's gonna be announced there's gonna be a tag match later on the night. Also, too, they did, I believe, announce a Battleground will be a rematch for Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. So, they'll have their match, but it'll just be the title be on AJ. Yeah. So then we go to Jinder Mahal defeated Ty Dillinger. I love Jinder Mahal's entrance, by the way. I just think it's really cool how he comes out. It makes him look really strong. The guy eats no carbs, ripped, ridiculous. Like me, like me, ripped, all ripped. I wear fluffy shirts, just real fluffy shirts. I eat carbs. I'm Italian. We like pasta and meatballs. What can I say? Hey, so he comes out and defeats Ty Dillinger, which, again, this goes back to my thing. Ty Dillinger debuted, and the crowd does his 10. Why bring someone and just have them lose? Does great interviews, does great things, but they have him lose. This is not how you push a superstar. This is how you bury one. I don't get that. Maybe they think that, it's like we're going to push him later on. But, I mean, again, I'm going to use the example of Tyler Breeze, Van Dangle. But Tyler Breeze, man, he got debuted. He was doing great in NXT, and he got debuted, and he's been squashed ever since. He's been getting destroyed. And I know he says in interviews, hey, that's okay. I'm doing my job. I like my job. But guys got talent. I'm getting off track. So it just doesn't make sense to me. So, Jinder Mahal defeated Ty Dillinger. He's going to bring the Punjabi prison to next SmackDown, so I want to see that because that thing is ridiculous. Not the greatest of match types, but the structure's just sick. I hope that's in the new game too, please. So then we had Xavier Woods defeated Jey Uso. This was a good match. Just kind of set up for their program. So but again, nothing to really talk about there. I'm going on 20 minutes, so I'm going to try to wrap up quick, guys. Then we had Shinsuke Nakamura and Baron Corbin got into a raucous brawl. That's how they put it here. Basically, it was, their match never started. So their match is going to be for Battleground. Should be good. Strong style versus, I don't know, whatever, boring, actually. But Baron Corbin's style he's not boring. I don't have an issue with Baron Corbin. It's just the guy's got to get some mic skills going. His character's missing something. It's like he's trying to act this tough and it's just not working. I don't know, but he's missing that it factor. There's just something's missing, and he's almost there, but just something's missing. Then we had Natalie and Tamina defeated Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. Nice little finish. I like that finish. I didn't really see that coming. So, again, I think the women are doing much better on SmackDown than they are on Raw right now. I think that's just doing a lot better. It's kind of interesting Becky Lynch and Charlotte getting along so well when they were feuding a month and a half ago pretty hard. So, but again, it works. This whole and Lana came down in the blue dress. Yes, thank you. I love the blue dress. I don't know what they're doing with the Tamina, or I mean, I got an idea. I think I told you guys. I think Tamina is basically the new Lana, and Lana's the Rusev. I don't know if that works, but why not, right? We'll see how it goes. So Sami Zayn, they did that was Maria was looking for Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn came there, and they wanted Maria and Mike wanted an apology. Sami's like, I'm not giving you an apology, yada yada yada. Maria smacked the hell out of Sami, and then Mike hits him with the Voss. So they're setting up for a match probably next week, maybe Battleground. But I love to see finally does some. I love the action. Might have been when he was like Maria does the action or something like that. The fighting. I was like, please get in an outfit, please, please. I love Maria. Maria, if you're watching, I'm single still. I know, surprise, right? Don't y'all laughing right now, and I don't appreciate that. Nah, I do. Caponians. All right, then we're going to finish up here, guys. And right around 21 mark, that's very good. We got John Cena and AJ Styles defeated Kevin Owens and Rusev. Nothing really steps out as, like, amazing in the match. More at the end of the match. I think that was kind of cool that they had John Cena raise his hand, show respect. And AJ Styles is not, he's not a rookie. He's been doing this business a long time. But, again, nice to see John Cena kind of pass the torch. I would have liked to have seen someone else put in that situation. But again, John Cena, everyone says John Cena just buries everybody. He doesn't bury everyone. He pushes guys. He helps guys. I just wish he wasn't always on top. I think he could step kind of not mid-card, but just do something else with somebody else or not have to bring his feud into the main, you know what I mean? So, and the show always with him. But hey, I guess it's all about what he sells, and he probably still sells the most merchandise. Okay, guys. So, again, I think Raw was a little better than SmackDown. Not by much. I do appreciate this, guys. I'm running on 22 minutes, so we're going to make this quick. Thank you guys so much for this. Starting next week, I should probably get these videos a little quicker. My schedule is changing to where my Mondays and Tuesdays, I have more time, so I'll try to get the videos out quicker. But again, I appreciate this, guys. Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody. And yeah, guys, this is awesome. I love doing this. My shout out to my Supercard team. We did good today. Thank you guys for watching if you are. And again, if you know any friends, you got any friends, send them my way. If you see this on YouTube first time, please hit that like button. Or as they say, you smash the like button. Subscribe. I'm going to try to keep this going. And I'm going to get that I don't know if it's going to be another channel now, but I definitely be talking about 2K18 when it comes up. So again, guys, enjoy your week. I'll probably see you in next week. Maybe there'll be a video up, just kind of keep it refreshed. But this is Capone. I appreciate it. And as I always say, peace, I'm out.